Alright, welcome back to Turner Farms, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know it's been a while since I made a video, but Dad is currently up in the barn. I think he's sweeping the floor, getting ready to put the new floor in from where we left off last, which I haven't showed any of that yet either. But, if you look at the door on the 86, she's shining pretty good. And I got Dad trying to get my attention. Yeah, I waxed this thing a week ago or so. And my oh my, does she shine. Now, yes, this tractor does have original paint. It does have saddle tanks on it right now. This is for our nitrogen application. This is going to be new this year. First time we've ever done it. So we'll see how all that goes. And there's a lot of dust on the top of the hood here now from sitting inside. It's only been in here for like a week, but yeah. So this tractor has original paint on it. She shines pretty good, but for the first time for it ever being waxed that I know of, it shines really good. It could shine better, but it's doing pretty good. Now, I did not do the cast centers. I probably should have, but I didn't. Took me like 2 hours to do just the doors, fenders, tin work on front. I did part of the roof. Oh, you can see where I missed it right there. Why aren't you focusing? There we go. You can see where I missed it right there. I have to come through with a wet washcloth or something, and yeah, see if up there on the top of the door and window there. I have to come in here with a wet washcloth or something. But I did up through there, up on the top, up there, and down and around by the filter there. I did around the lights here. You can see where I missed quite a bit more there too, apparently. But yeah, a wet washcloth will take care of that. But this is the nitrogen applicator that Brant and my Uncle Ben have been putting together. When we first got this was actually a brilliant 6-row 30-inch roll set for 30-inch roll cultivator, and the coulters are over there, sitting right there. I don't know what's gonna happen to them, but we got it because it was already set up to the way we wanted to do it. But then plans change, and this is what we ended up with. So basically, we got these. Oh, what do you call these things? Well, this is basically a nitrogen applicator. This disc here open the ground up, and the nitrogen will go down beneath the shank here and into the ground there. I don't know how deep it's going to go. I'm sure it's not going to go that deep. Well, you can kind of see on the cultivator. Why aren't you focusing right there? You can kind of see about how deep it's going to go. Like right about there somewhere in there. So, looks like this thing has a hydraulic pump. That actually looks like our old sprayer pump. I don't know. But anyway, so basically, that's what the saddle tanks are. And yes, this 86 is going to be, it is a small tractor with little saddle tanks, but well, it'll get the job done. Yeah, this when it was a cultivator, had a tank on the back here. I don't think I have a picture of the cultivator, but I've had in past videos. I'll probably put the link in the description, or card above, I should say. So yeah, this is going to be new to us this year. Our first time trying this out, but yeah. We'll see how well this goes. Since this tractor is equipped with the auto steer and GPS, I think it's got a 750 Trimble monitor in it, or something. And all kinds of wiring harness here. Oh yeah, then Dad just put this in here. I don't remember what it's called. Why aren't you focusing? There we go. Yeah, this is the 750 monitor here. This is what we've always had. We put this system in 2 years ago. 3 years ago? 2 years ago. 2018. Spring of 2018 we put it in. 2018 was our first season using it. What the? Oh. I want to move this stuff before I shut the door. But ever since Dad used that monitor for planting and auto steer, he never went back to not using it. So yeah, I don't really have a crop update. I'm not really wanting to go outside right now, but you can see our last field we planted was right around the farm here. This thing does not do a crap, but as you can see, the corn's up and it's looking really good, nice and green, dark green. Beans, corn, everything's up. Alfalfa's looking really good. We'll probably be cutting that within the next 2 weeks if the rain ever stops. We got more than enough rain now, but our first and second crop for sure are gonna be, we're gonna be selling it to, well, I guess you could say he's a neighbor of ours. Since we don't need as many bales as our hayfield's gonna produce, we're gonna be selling first and second crop for sure. I think we'll keep third crop for ourselves because I don't think Dad wants to do 4 crops. He wants it to grow as best as it can in the fall, going into the fall. So yeah. So I'll probably be pulling the disc vine out within the next week, 2 weeks here, getting that serviced up. I'll probably hook that up to the 2+2, which is actually sitting outside right now because it has the duals hooked up to it yet and we haven't taken them off yet. So yeah, I'll walk over in the other shed here and see what's going on. So this is the Quonset shed, and this shed, Dad says it's leaked since the day they built it back in the 80s. And it leaks fairly bad. One thing that'd be nice, it'd be nice to tear this shed down and just build a new shed. Because, I mean, the only thing it's good for is keeping the sun off the equipment. So yeah. And he has a flat tire there, it's because the tube keeps leaking. And the rim is also rotted out on it. That's where the air is escaping, is out of the hole that's in the rim. So it'd be nice to get a new rim and tube and tire for this. But that's the only thing that's wrong with it right now. Oh, and the carburetor's messed up. Somebody pulled on the choke a bit too hard again. And they ripped it. Where's my carburetor? Why don't you guys want to focus? Anyway, on the back side here, basically directly on the other side here is where your choke lever goes. And there's the piece that connects to this piece here, snapped in half and is sitting out over here. So here's our choke lever. It's only supposed to go, well, nowhere out. It's not supposed to go out that far at all. So basically there's our little piece there that snapped out of the carburetor. Dad rebuilt this carb a year ago. Right after he built it, it happened again, so I don't know, but who did it, but whatever. Other than that, this tractor, it'll fire right up right now. I mean, to be fair, it is like 70 degrees out. New Holland, nothing wrong with that right now. 1256, slow leak on that tire. I don't know where, but 856. Ooh. We might be looking to get rid of this tractor potentially, maybe not. I found a really nice Magnum on Craigslist with a loader on it. I don't know, I doubt anything's gonna happen, but the tractor we would most likely get rid of would be this A56 because it only gets used in the fall for pushing bedding. But yeah, this tractor, out of all the tractors I have right now, has been around the longest. This is Grandpa's first big tractor he had. He bought in the 70s. He did not buy it new. None of our tractors are on this farm were bought new, but down at the other farm, a lot of the tractors down there are bought new. A lot of these tractors around here are second owner. Like this is a second owner, that's a second owner. I don't know about the B. 560s I don't really know about. 56 turbo, I don't know about that one either, but that 1256 back there we're the second owner of. Gravity wagons were all bought new. 806 this is the second farm that it's been on, but we're the third owners of it. 560, no clue. 756, I think we're like the fourth or fifth owner on it. Kubota, we're the first. Other 560, no clue. The rake, Hey Rake, New Holland, Pro Car 1225, I think is what it is, or whatever. We're the first owners of that. We bought that new. I have no clue who owned any of the pickers before us. But yeah. Oh, New Holland, I think we're also the second owners of. I don't know. I don't think Grandpa bought it new. But yeah. Only things Grandpa liked buying new were chopper boxes. Well, he never bought any tractors new or anything like the only chopper boxes he did not buy new on this farm are those two right there. he bought from his younger brother down the road. But all the other ones I'm pretty sure he bought new. Like that Badger chop box he bought new back in the day, along with some other ones which are not here anymore. All the H&S's he bought new. The ad says they're like 10 to 15 grand a piece back when Grandpa bought them in the early 2000s. But yeah. Not much more to talk about right now. I'm just trying to find something to talk about without having to go outside. But we are still working on getting the bus engine put in this thing. We got a DT360 bus engine we are working on getting in there, me and Dad. Basically all we have to do is just pull the tractor in the garage and continue to customize and make the engine fit in there because it's out of a school bus. So we gotta move a lot of things around and get it to fit in there without having the it didn't work or anything. But yeah. So not much more to talk about other than we've had all of our crops in for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Yeah, I'll come back to you when I find something else to talk about. Alright, so I have made it in the barn here. Dad's currently upstairs throwing bedding down. And it's half an hour away from chore time. And as you can hear, there's these black insulators we have out there in the fence. I don't really care for them. They're the ones in order to put the wire in, you gotta pull this clip out. And then you put the wire and put the clip back in. They're black. I don't care for them because whenever they get wet, they short out like they are. It's not touching metal or anything, but you come look at the fencer up here. Our light's still blinking there, so I'm not really worried about it. Now this, the fences work is fine when this. Why aren't you guys ever pulled to? When that light right there blinks every time the fence ticks. On the phone it's not showing it, but in person it blinks every time it ticks. And we also have another fencer up in that shed too. Why don't you guys focus? There we go. So these guys looks like are waiting for silage, even though there's a big rain cloud coming. Yeah. It's about half an hour away from chore time. Now we have these two here are twins, a brother and a sister. I don't know which one's which. I think that's the brother and that's the sister. I could be wrong, but anyway. They are ready to be fed. They love being together. We had them in a different pen, and it just kept. One would get in the other's pen, and the other one would get in the other's pen whenever you separated them. So yeah. We also found these really nice bottle holders. You can get them for either pipes or gates, or you can get them for the hog panels too. But for the ones for the gates here, you need or pipe. You need to get a zip tie to hold the bottom on. But they work for the big and small bottles, which we have both. And I'm trying to. Well, there's none down here. I don't really want to go in that part of the barn, but the hog panel ones. Oh, there's one in here. Maybe? No? Oh. Where do they all go? Here's one. Alright. I'll show you how easy these hog panel ones are. So here we got Mr. Jersey. So all you have to do to put these things in is you gotta slip this piece in here in the back side of the hog panel. And basically you just gotta push this piece up, round, pull back down, there you go. It clamps on there really nicely. And we don't have any problems with the calves bucking the bottles out because there's nothing to hold them in there. But we've only had them 2 weeks, if that. So yeah, struggle is trying to get them off. There we are. Trying to get them off one-handed. But this guy, as you can see, he's not walking on his hooves. He's walking on his knuckles there. That's due to birthing difficulties, from my understanding. I can't remember what the disease is called, but hopefully they're going to straighten out on their own, so we don't have to put shackles on straight. So then it's just more painful if they have to put shackles on there. We would prefer to have them straighten out themselves if we can have them straighten out themselves. But he's been getting a lot better. Every night he tries to walk on them, and every night he gets better. You know, over here we got Mr. Fawn, we call him. He's a little Jersey calf. I think he's a full Jersey. He looks like a full Jersey if you ask me, but he's ready for his milk. Yeah, this bottle holder's here. That gate there was too small, but he's ready. We may even feed him on a pail. I don't want to feed him on a pail because if you overfeed Jerseys, well, if you feed as much to a Jersey as you do a Holstein, they will get fed too much and they will die. We've had that happen because we thought we could just feed them the same amount as all the Holsteins, but no. So yeah, we found that out. Your guys' pen needs to be scraped out again, which was scraped out last night. But yeah, we got 3 groups of 4 in here right now. Once the guys in the calf barn back there get weaned off, we'll push these 4 down here and there. And then this 4 goes down there, and then these 4 here, and then hopefully we'll be able to find another 4. Well, we don't really have 4 more ready to go in there yet, but yeah. That's the way things have been going right now. We can look out the window here. Hear a nice ticking at the fence short now. It is getting dark out, so there must be some definite rain coming. But we probably could go upstairs and see what Dad's up to, I guess. Alright, we made it up into the barn here. As you can see, there's a new floor in this section of the barn. Now, yes, this is not actual barn floor. These are, what are they, 3/4 inch OSB boards? 4x8 sheets, normal sheets size basically. And yeah, wow, he cleaned up a lot. So Dad's working on patching up this next section. We got this part ready so we can blow some more bedding up in here, and it's gonna start to rain harder. So yeah, we gotta leave, I think it's that hole right there open. So basically we're just not gonna put the next 2 sheets down because that's where we've been pulling the plywood up. Dad's got a cable system up there, a clamp thing on there, vice grip. And we just been putting the vice grip on the OSB boards. Dad pulls them up, I hook them on, and yeah. Now the nice thing is that this barn does not leak no more since we got a new roof on it last fall. I mean, it shouldn't leak, hopefully, but I think the Amish did a pretty good job. The Amish straightened this barn out. They put a new roof on it. They started tearing off that wall over there because there's no wood left. But hopefully, once we get the floor down, we're going to start moving to the outside and working on the outside. We really want to put tin on this wall because when the south wind blows, it blows and it's raining, it'll blow the rain onto the boards there, and then it'll seep down through the roof line there down to the barn, and it'll create a big old puddle on the floor in the middle of the barn. So yeah. It is dark up here. I'm not turning my flash on because all the dust. You're just gonna see all the dust. The boys down there are happy. They're trying to stay out of the rain. So yeah, right here the cable is. There was a chute right there one time. Well, we just took that out. So right there, the 2 boards meet together. You don't want to step. Now that garage door panel, these 2 garage door panels here, we're on this thingy-mabob here, was basically a deflector. So say Grandpa had hay back here and he wanted to blow a bed in the barn on this side, it wouldn't hit the hay, it would just stay sorted out the way he wanted it. So yeah, what do you say? But yeah, so we only bought half the boards we need to do half the barn. Come on, folks, there you go. So, I think we'll have enough boards to get to that in the barn. We'll find out. And then we're going to have to go to Menards and get some more. But I've been wanting to get this done for a while because this floor is really bad. The chute, none of this here is a chute. The chute's actually right below me here somewhere.
We're going to locate it to
Somewhere's in
right here. It's out of the way of that cable.
Yeah, because the chute was directly below me here, and when the bed was up, basically right where the cable is there or above it, and you would be back there throwing bed down into the chute, it'll always plug up because of the cable being in the way. So yeah, we're gonna move it so the cable's not in the way.
When the bedding was way up to the ceiling and you had to make a hole, it wasn't no fun.
Yeah, the cable being there. I've never seen it that high before, so
You might see it that high this fall.
we'll find out.
It'll take like 20 loads to fill this up, if not more. If
Oh.
you have dry bedding.
We gotta leave room up here for about 100 and some odd square bales too, little squares for the calves. Yeah. Once we get the floor done, we'll be able to. We gotta rip off the vacuum pump, the cooler, and all that stuff outside from the dairy, so that way we can tin off the rest of the barn and make it look nice as possible. But we're gonna have to leave a hole open there, obviously, for the blower pipe to come up in here and the elevator for the bales. But yeah, still got to patch a hole up there. That actually used to be that hole was basically a way to get to the other barn that fell down. You guys are not focusing at all. Anyway, there used to be a round barn there. Basically, the peak of the round barn was up at that window there, pretty much. But that fell down in snow from snow load back in 2017. So we basically didn't need the haymow room no more because we got out of the dairy. So we just basically had. You guys are not focused. There we go. Basically, just had some trusses put up there and tin. Nothing too special. So yeah, the hole's there basically. So say you couldn't get up in this barn and that chute because it was plugged up. You can go up in that barn and that chute, walk over here and unplug it or do what you need to do. So yeah, looks like Dad wants to get back at her, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Alright, you have reached the end of the video. I know. This one was a bit of a longer one. And I know there was more of a boring video because I didn't go outside and do any crop scouting or anything due to the rain because I didn't want to crop scout in the rain. So this is the video I got for you guys. If you haven't already, I would like it if you guys could give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't yet, I would highly recommend you to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content. If you keep coming back to watch my videos and you're not subscribed yet, I would like you thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me out quite a bit. And if you have anything to tell me or want to ask a question or anything, leave it down in the comments. I like to answer most of my comments. So I want to say thanks for watching. Take care, take it easy. Make sure you tune in for the next video. Hopefully, I'm going to get back into posting videos maybe twice a week. It's summertime now. We can get a lot of good content up here, hopefully. So we already started doing first crop this year down at the other farm, and we're going to start up here pretty quickly here too. So I'll get some video of that. That'll probably be the next video coming up. So yeah, hopefully enjoy it. So thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later.